What I need is...
Hi guys, it's Drew here, and I am going to do the first episode, I guess you can call it, in the Instagram editing series. The response was amazing on my last video. If you didn't see that, you can check it out. I'll link the video right here on the screen for you guys, but I basically was just doing an introduction to the sort of series that I wanted to do. If you're not already following me on Instagram, you can do so. My Instagram is I'm Drew Scott. I'll put it on the screen for you guys, and it will be linked below. A lot of people requested a flat lay video, and there's so many different videos I have planned for this series, but I thought for the first one I would open it up with this flat lay video. And if you don't know what a flat lay is, here is an example of one. Basically what it is it's sort of a new style of photo that fashion bloggers sort of created popular, and it's when you take a photo of objects or clothing or whatever you want to take a picture of. It could honestly be anything, whatever you're interested in, from a directly above angle, and typically your background's pretty plain, but all of your objects are the standout focal point. And I wanted to show you guys how I take my flat lay photos and then also how I edit them. So that's what we're going to do in this video. So before I start the actual process of showing you guys how I take the photo, I wanted to do a few quick tips prior to that. And my first one is all about your backgrounds. So when I shoot flat lay photos, I like to mostly take them on solid backgrounds or even some with some texture on them. Sometimes I use this black table that's right by me. I know you guys can't see it. I also use my white dining room table, and then I also use like my bedding, that's white as well. Just anything that is primarily flat with not a lot of texture, not a lot of pattern, just because you want your objects to stand out as a focal point. I also sometimes purchase cardboard pieces, like you can get them at the Dollar Tree, the dollar sheets of cardstock that you use for like science projects or whatever. Those work really great as well. Butcher paper like that is great for those flat lay photos. So there are two different types of flat lay photos I primarily take. One is centered around sort of an object that I want to focus on, like maybe a new pair of shoes or a new pair of sunglasses or something that I'm really liking at the moment. And the second type of photo is to create a mood. So I do this a lot as well. For example, if I'm wearing a certain outfit, it's like a color palette or something, maybe I'll take a flat lay picture of the outfit or the accessories that I'm wearing, or like the technology I'm using that day, or just something that creates sort of like a mood or a vibe, or that's like a little bit artistic. So for example, this first flat lay photo right here was taken from my blog and then of course my Instagram page as well, and this just sort of showcased some of my March favorites. So it was just like a collection of face products, body product, clothing pieces, shoes, accessories, all that different stuff. I sort of arranged the pieces and mix match them almost like puzzle pieces. And then this next flat lay photo that you can see right here was one I actually took in New York, and this one was sort of just to create a mood. As you can see, I'm on a white bed. It looks kind of plush. I have my camera on there, my laptop on there, a water bottle, and just like sort of things that I was wearing as well, in a cologne. So you can sort of get the vibe that maybe I'm editing, or maybe I'm taking photos, or I'm just lounging around, and that's why I posted this photo. It sort of gives a relaxed vibe and sort of a mood to the person viewing the picture. And my last tip before we start actually the process of my flat lay and my flat lay editing is just to play around. Honestly, this takes a lot of practice. So when I first started, things didn't really turn out how I wanted them to, but as I progressed and as you look at other people's flat lay photos, I'll link also some Instagrammers below that take really great flat lay pictures just so you can see. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but I'll put them below for you guys. Practice makes perfect with this, so basically just do a lot of different arrangements, a lot of different shots, a lot of different zooming angles, so maybe one higher up, lower down. You can always crop and adjust afterwards, but making sure you have a lot of photos beforehand is a great way so that you can just ensure that you have one that you're gonna like to post to your Instagram feed. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you learned a little bit and it was semi-helpful. If you are new to taking flat lay photos, just make sure to keep your phone straight when you take it. That's honestly like one of the biggest tips, is if you have an angle, you can sort of tell. So flat lay, it's all about everything looking flat, so keep your phone straight when you take your pictures. Also, thank you to my trusty assistant, Emily. She's over here sitting down. She helped me film this video, so I'll link her Instagram below. Check her out. And lastly, I just wanted to let you all know that I'm going to link the playlist for this Instagram series below. Of course, there's maybe like 3 videos in it at the moment, but as it grows, you'll be able to check them all. So maybe if you're finding this later, there may be more in there. Check the Instagram playlist below, subscribe to my channel, and also don't forget to follow me on Instagram if you don't already. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great rest of your week. Bye, guys.